We have Keka versus a good bro. Whenever you guys are ready. In the semifinals at the top of the bracket. All right. Thank you for the invite, Keka. Players are ready. They're in the battle. Good luck, have fun from a good bro. You too, lad, Keka says. Yeah, let's go back. All right. Thanks for understanding. All right. And they're getting started. Mawile versus a Wile lead. Mawile versus Mawile. Neither has Intimidate. All right, they both toss up those rocks. They both look like they're the Sheer Force or Hypercutter variants. Let's see, does either carry a fire move? Nope. Iron Head, no flinch, probably Sheer Force, so there's no flinches to be had. Ooh, and then Iron Head for both players. And then a good bro, his Mawile ends up on top with the Sucker Punch. Persian comes out. It does carry the Fake Out, yeah, so he's able to finish off the Mawile without having to worry about the Sucker Punch. Let's see. What is a good bro's best option versus this Persian? I'm not sure. I really like a good bro's team. Heatmore comes out versus the Persian. Heatmore probably can take a hit. And I really like Keka's team too. I've been destroyed by it as well. So Heatmore, we see that he didn't take rocks damage, so it's carrying the heavy duty boots. Persian has already gone for the Fake Out, so he can't, you know, flinch him and do that shenanigans again. Knockoff. All right, knocks off the booties. Knockoff from the Heatmore on the Persian, knocking off its Silk Scarf, so that'll weaken its Fake Outs a little bit. I think that was a smart play. Smart play on both players' parts. Persian decides not to risk not being able to knock out the Heatmore. U-turns out, heading out into the Luxray, and Luxray takes that Giga Drain pretty well. And he gets burns, and now Chad from Gen 4 is in. Oh no! Bruh, stream's fucked for me. I'm sorry, Kate. Reload didn't work. Maybe you gotta close your browser and then restart it. Like, altogether. I'm sorry, Kate. Alright, the Persian comes back out, goes for another Fake Out. Oh, and the Scorching Sands, I missed this, but it finished off the Luxray. So Luxray is down, and now Persian finishes off the Heatmore. Okay, so now Golduck is in, and Golduck is brought in like it knows what it's doing. Maybe it's, let's see. Yes, it is Scarfed, and it finishes off the Persian. But this PC doesn't give these problems. All right, Mr. Mime comes in. Is it Mr. Mime or Mr. Rhyme? No, it's Mr. Mime. Okay, Mr. Mime comes in on the Golduck. Pretty naturally high speed def. Zweilous comes in on the Mr. Mime. Ooh, as Mime goes for the sub. This is looking really scary. And he goes for Nasty Plot. And Zweilous lets everybody down, and he misses his crunch. No. Zweilous. It really, all it would have done is breaking the sub, and he can't even break the sub. Come on, Zweilous. F. Yeah. I mean, either way, Zweilous was going to be getting knocked out by that freeze dry. All right, Golduck comes back out. We've already seen the freeze dry, so that'll be doing some pretty good damage to Golduck. What's up, Mr. Top? How you doing, dude? We're in the semis of the tourney right now, man. We've got Keka versus Jones. Golduck goes for the flip turn to try and break the Mime's sub. I think he's still here, Jones. I think he may be on mobile. Yeah. All right, Dartrix comes out. Yeah, he's here. Cool. All right, and Freeze Dry finishes off the Dartrix, or knocks out the Dartrix, I should say. Golduck comes back out. Jones is playing smart here, trying to break that sub while not taking a lot of damage. Drake-Loak comes out, and Freeze Dry destroys Drake-Loak. This Mime is scary. Oh, did it? Oh, and Golduck goes for the Hydro Pump crits. I'm not sure if that crit mattered, but it knocks it out. And now a Hydro Pump on the Drake-Loak. Ooh, and it goes for the Dragon Dance in the face of Golduck. And Outrage finishes off Golduck. Wow. That Mime was scary. That Mime was scary. What's up, Mr. Top? I think I did see the sprite change too. Scarf Golduck, good strat. Yeah, Scarf Golduck is really good speed control. But that mime, Keka, I remember you mentioning as we were making a team yesterday that mime would be a good set. You put Hustle on Zweilous? Bree, I mean, it's really strong with Hustle. Oh, man. I'm sorry about the misses, dude. All right, let's go back to the bracket and put in the scores. I forgot. All right, it was a 2-0. 2-0 for Keka. So, Keka won that, 2-0. And a good bro heads down here to fight Dre. My man, I played 2 games. Zweilous didn't land a single hit. Did you see me playing with the team at all before, Jones? Because because it literally, like, for me, I missed, I don't know how many of them, but it's like hitting a stone edge every time you attack with it. But when you attack with it, I don't know if you've seen its attack stat. It's got like 600 attack, so it nukes stuff when it hits. So we've got Keka in the finals, going in the finals again. He'll be playing whoever wins of Jones and Dre. So whenever Dre and a good bro are ready, I think Jones was modifying the team a little bit. All right, the players are ready. The finals of the bottom of the bracket, the semifinals overall, and Dre brings his scary Dusclops teams, and a good bro brings his scary Zweilous team. He switches into Heat more hard on the Fire Punch. Good play, gets the Flash Fire boost. Thanks, Keka, for sending the link, dude. All right, and Heatmore goes for the Fire Blast, doing over half to the Dusclops, which is insane. Because this Dusclops is bulky. Let's see, is it a roll or is it a guaranteed 2 KO? Oh, it was a roll! It was a roll, so he doesn't get a knockout there. And he rests and heals all the way up. Another Fire Blast, doing 51%, taunting the 2-hit KO. Oh my goodness, and he Sleep Talks and gets a Fire Punch. And another Fire Blast, hitting it for 47%, not knocking out the Dusclops. Dusclops gets the Dark Pulse this time. Bro. Oh shit. Oh, now he's out of PP on his Fire Blast because of the pressure. But thankfully, he does have, you know, some other options. So he does get the knockout on the Dusclops with a knockoff. All right, gotta take a sip of water here. Whew. Drill Run from the Galarian Rapidash. Clean knocks out the Heatmore. And this thing is a threat. It's fast, too. It's very fast. Let's see. Dracloak comes out. Is Dracloak faster? Maybe. It depends on the speed. It depends on the natures. Ooh, goes for the Steel Wing on the Shiinotic, doing over half. This Dracloak is nasty. And he goes for another Steel Wing. Again. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It ended up not mattering. But but that was sad. Yeah, it was still sad. Again, just missing out on the roll to get a knockout. The Spore effect Spore didn't end up mattering because the Moonblast knocked it out. No crit. Excuse me. Mawile comes out. Able to hit pretty hard here. Goes for the Play Rough as a mid-ground. Knocks out the Shiinotic. And, okay, Galarian Rapidash comes out. Let's see. Switches out into Dartrix. Good play on the Drill Run. Smart play. So he doesn't take nothing from that. And Dartrix has his eyes closed, is sleeping as usual. Let's see what he goes for on the Rapidash. And we've only seen the Drill Run from the Rapidash. Dartrix switches out, and Rapidash switches out. So now Kevin is in on Zweilous. Zweilous is in. Zweilous is now. Is Zweilous going to do anything? Or is it just going to die? Let's see. And Kevin got burned. So Kevin has rocking those guts. Let's see if he goes for an attack immediately. It does go for an attack immediately. It does go for an attack immediately and knocks out the Zweilous. Oh, a rough time for Zweilous. The power of Guts Luxray. Yeah, Guts Luxray is strong. All right, Mawile comes out. Mawile may be able to take a hit. It is pretty bulky. Oh my goodness. This is an adamant, maybe an adamant. Guts Luxray one-shots the Mawile. Golduck comes in. Kevin is pretty weakened, so maybe Golduck can finish it off here. Ooh, he goes for the flip turn just to weaken it a little further and sends out the Dartrix. Dartrix takes the wild charge, but doesn't take it very well. Let's see, I'm not sure who's faster. Ooh, Kevin is faster. Finishes off the Dartrix. Kevin is getting really low though. Let's see what Golduck decides to go for. Golduck is the last mon for Jones. A good bro. Oh, when he misses the Hydro Pump. Oh. I'm not sure what would have ended up happening. He needed to, I believe he was a choiced Golduck, so he needed to lock into the strongest move he had. He needed to lock into the strongest move he had to be able to hit the rest of Dre's team, but he ended up missing. Overall, that was a pretty good game. It was offense versus offense. Yeah, GG boys. Jones says your team is jinxed. I'm sorry, dude. It is jinxed, though. I have to agree. It is for sure jinxed. Oh, Keka says he should have went for the Ice Beam for the freeze. That is actually a good point. Could have gone for the freezes. All right, let's put in the scores. Dre ended up winning that one 3-0. All right. GG, boys. So Jones is eliminated, and Dre heads to the finals versus Keka. Dre and Keka in the finals. This has been a fun tourney so far. I'm sorry about all the misses with Zoelis. I feel bad because that is my team. I uploaded a video too to YouTube with me playing it. Something actually originally uploaded just for YouTube, so it wasn't like it wasn't from the stream earlier in the day. And Zoelis, you'll see, he did the same thing for me. He hit a few and then, you know, he missed a lot. Here we go. Into the finals. Players are ready. Keka, Ashra used wild card. Also, thanks for saving that last battle, Dre says. All right, players are ready. Ooh, and we see a new squad from Keka. We see his finals team coming out. All right, guys, we're ready when you are. And we see Dre is bringing the same squad. Maybe different sets, though. But looks like the same squad that we've seen already. All right, Dre leads with the Rapidash and Keka leads with the Lycanroc. This is truly a wild card, Keka says. Ooh, play rough on the Lycanroc. Lycanroc takes it and goes for a Stone Edge. And Rapidash takes it. Both trading with strong hits here, and Rapidash ends up winning this, knocking out the Lycanroc. Gears comes out. Smart play from Keka. I'm not sure what Rapidash has to hit it. We'll have to see. And Gears also has some scary setup it can do. And it goes right for the shift gear. So Gears, oh no! He's going all out. And he takes that Fire Punch pretty well, probably a Violite. Gear grind, it is an easy 2-hit KO. Another Fire Punch. Oh no, oh my gosh! Guys, the hacks is real and that makes a huge difference. That is super unlucky for Keka. I'm sorry about that, dude. Alright, so unfortunately his Clang got put down, but Gourgeist comes out. Ooh, and that is a scary Gourgeist with the Poltergeist. Not T-Geist, Poltergeist. Poltergeist is such a scary move from Gourgeist. Alright, Shiinotic comes out, Trippin comes out. A little late for Halloween, but still, you know, still alright. Goes for the Flame Charge, gets the boost, and Shiinotic gets a Sludge Bomb Poison on the Gourgeist. Oh my goodness, and Poltergeist misses its... and Gourgeist misses its Poltergeist. Wow. Really unlucky for Keka. Now Mr. Mime comes out. Mimey goes for the sub. Ooh. Ooh, and Shiinotic goes for the Leech Seed, but because Mr. Mime went for the sub, Leech Seed failed. And now Mime goes for the Nasty Plot, and this is looking really scary for Dre. The setup on Keka's team is insane. Freeze Dry does a huge chunk, and Mr. Mime outspeeds, so it looks like Mr. Mime should be able to finish off this Luxray. He does finish it off with another Freeze Dry. Let's see what Dre decides to do next. MLPFIF comes out. Rapidash comes back out. Let's see what Rapidash does. If Rapidash can get a knockout. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if... Actually, it could even be a speed We'll have to see who's faster. Depends on the natures. Let's see, and it's 4 versus 3. Dre checks the weaknesses for Mime just to double check he's clicking the right move here. Smart. And Mime is sitting there with +2 special attack. I think, wait, how do you get the weaknesses of the Galarian form? I am not sure. Probably... Oh, there you go. Thanks, Keka. What a nice guy. This very friendly match. Ooh, Mega Horn finishes off the Mime. He did carry the Mega Horn. I wasn't sure. All right, now Emolga comes out. This is a fast boy. Flying Squirrel. The electric Flying Squirrel. Let's see what he decides to go for. Keka says, I think it's a win for you. We'll have to see. Oh, and it's faster, but he gets fully parried. Doesn't make a difference, though, because he knocks him out with the Thunderbolts. Let's see what comes out for Dre. We just have a Magmar and a Molgon Keka's side, Shiinotic, Duocean, and Wob from Dre. Yeetus Typhidus comes out. And Flying Squirrel goes for the Thunderbolt, gets another para, full para! There's a chance the hacks could come back for Keka. Another Thunderbolt. Oh, and didn't get the full para he needed, and Psychic finishes off the Emolga. Oh my goodness! And the game decides, no, we're not going to give any more luck to Keka, and he misses his first Fire Blast, takes a huge hit from that Psychic. Now Shiinotic comes out. It's a GG for you, lad, says Keka. Oh my god! This is the worst game I've ever seen for hacks. This is the worst game I've ever seen for hacks. Keka misses another Fire Blast and then gets Sludge Bomb poisoned. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I got hacks for life. GG. Well, Wobbuffet is the last one standing, and Dre wins the finals. GG, guys. I'm just so surprised. I don't know how. I mean, maybe in editing I could put up a counter for the amount of hacks in this game, but that was insane. Crits, secondary effects, like what the heck? Wait, why aren't you playing the Tourney IDK? I just host it and like commentate on it and stuff. So then it's just a little bit more like I can just focus on everything running and stuff like that. You know what I mean? GG Dre, GG Keka. Shit, let me. Oh yeah, it was a 1-0. Okay, 1-0 for Dre. Dre, congratulations. Wait a second. I see what you're saying now, Dre. I was totally wrong, dude. Dre, I was totally wrong. Last week this didn't happen because I guess the person who won maybe, I don't know. Dre, I'm sorry, dude. I was listening to you before, but because we did the tournament last week, I was like, this didn't happen. I don't think last week, so it was just like they won. Oh, but the reason it didn't happen last week was because Keka won every game. He never lost. That's why it didn't happen last week. But this week, Keka went undefeated up until the finals, but now lost. So that was his first loss. So technically, there's another game. I don't think it's a rematch. I don't think the tournament's done. I don't think the tournament's done. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm not a professional at this. I'm new to this like you guys are. But the tournament is not done. There is one more game to be had, and because Keka hadn't lost a game, Keka and Dre are going to be having one more game, and the winner will be decided from this game. Is everybody following here? Dre knew this was coming, and I didn't, and maybe other people saw it too and understood, but I didn't. So because Keka didn't lose, you guys can see he won, but then he lost here in the finals. We're doing double elimination, so Keka now has to play Dre one more time. And Dre had lost his first one, but then he won. You You guys see what I'm saying? I feel bad because I was like trying to hype it like it was the finals and then I was wrong. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Because last tourney I won with no loss. Yeah, let's go back so you guys can see the difference. So if we look at the one from last week, this is what happened. Keka won here, 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 and then he won in the finals. If he lost to Spoogle, then there would have been another game. Yeah, but he won every single game. I'm sorry, I did a terrible job at telling you guys what was going on. But this is how it should work, and there's one more game, and then the winner is decided from whoever wins here. I mean it, guys. I'm really sorry about doing a really bad job at understanding the bracket. So if we're doing single or double elimination, this is what will happen. If somebody goes undefeated all the way up until the finals, if they get defeated in the finals, then there's another game, and that game is the finals, if that makes sense. So last round, it could have been the finals between Dre and Keka, but Dre won. So because Keka never lost, they got to play again. So, all right, guys, let's get into the last game of the ZU singles tournament. This should be the last time I fuck this up this bad with the bracket. And Dre brings his Blossom squad, and Keka brings his, I think this is a little different of a squad for him as well than he brought last game. So the players look like they're ready. Thank you guys for understanding that I messed this up. But yeah, everything's still good to go. This was the first squad, I think, Keka says. I think it was, maybe. Was this your first squad? Yeah. Yeah, it was your first squad, Keka. All right. Anime Tentacles comes out versus Persian. Yeah, we're running first squads. They're going back to their roots. Persian goes for the fake out on the grab lock, flinches him, then goes for a knockoff, knocks off his assault vest, and ooh, he goes for the brick break. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. I'm pretty positive it didn't, because grab lock has like base 125 attack. I think it would have been an easy KO. All right. Amolga comes out, goes for the air slash, and ooh, going for the sucker punch. Grab lock does a good chunk to Amolga. Oh my goodness! And Dre makes a really, made a really good read there, going for the ice punch, predicting the switch, I think, into, into the Ivysaur. Nice play, Dre. So now Ivysaur goes for the synthesis, and grab lock, caps lock. It goes for the ice punch again. No freeze, though. Ooh. And Ivysaur goes for the sub there on the sucker punch, which was really smart. Let's see. And now he goes for the toxic, as Graplock goes to the ice punch, breaking the sub, but Toxic finishes off the Graplock. Cataguire should be in Showdown. Oh, it's like you're in the Pokemon Sword and Shield cat. So is that like that's like a fan-made Pokemon? Yeah, Caps Lock. Caps Lock comes out. All right, Raichu Quaza comes out. Let's see, does this have anything to hit? The Ivysaur, no, it goes to the Focus Blast. It doesn't knock it out, and Ivysaur gets all of that back with the synthesis. Unfortunately, he had this Spadef drop, though, making him a little bit weaker, this Raichu. Raichu goes for the Nasty Plot. So this is kind of looking scary. Goes for another Nasty Plot. Ivysaur says, I'm going to get behind this puppet, and throws out this puppet. Ivysaur, 39%, sitting at 39% with the Spadef drop. Raichu goes for the Surf, breaks the sub, and Ivysaur sets up the Seeds. Raichu, I'm not sure how many more. Ooh, he misses the Thunder. A little bit of hacks. And Raichu looks like he'll be going down now to this Toxic Leech Seed. Ooh. Oh, and the read. What the heck? I think Keka may have the wrong ability on the Squirrel, unless he meant to do that. I thought maybe he had Motor Drive. No, I think he actually meant to have Static because he brought this team before. I thought he was switching to Emolga to get the Motor Drive and absorb that. But he just gets knocked out, which I think was a fair play. Oh, Phalanx comes out, goes for the no retreat, but in the face of Behem, Behem's Psychic still knocks it out. Luxray comes out, Chad from Gen 4, this scary monster. You should be in the Pokemon Showdown category. Your sword. Oh, I see what you're saying, Kate. Let's talk about that after this, because I've actually thought about what category I should put myself in, or put this stream in. All right, Luxray switches out into the Ivysaur on the Lairon. And Lairon doesn't do too much, taking about 42%. They're doing about 42%. Switches it up, goes for the double edge, does a little less, and Ivysaur gets the seeds up, and he starts doing his sub leech seed thing. I think that's a smart play, just to cap out the damage that Lairon can do in a turn at 25%. Ooh, crit head smash there as Ivysaur goes for the synthesis, but Ivysaur is staying pretty healthy with the synthesis leech seeds. Another head smash from the Lairon. This Lairon is just going bam, bam. Head smash, and now he switches into the Blossom. And Ivysaur ends up behind a sub. I'll put my phone on, Ryan. Thank you, bud. All right. Keitaku says kill him. Ivysaur is still behind his little puppet, goes for a synthesis, and goes for a toxic now in the Behem because Behem came out. Behem goes for a Calm Mind. Dre is setting up again. Goes for a leech seed on the Behem. And I think because Ivysaur is faster, it's going to be a lot of this sub-seeding thing again. See you, Ron. Thank you. This Ivysaur is the Whimsicott of ZU, apparently. Going for the sub leech seed, and Behem's almost dead. Wow. And have we seen? Yeah, no, it is an Inviolate Ivysaur. It's not lefties. Ivysaur goes for the synthesis on the head smash, takes that, and it is the Rockhead Lairon, so he's not taking any recoil. I should have noted that before. Ivysaur goes for the leech seeds, taking all these hits. Crit double edge doesn't matter in the face of this Ivysaur. Octillery comes out as Ivysaur goes for the sub. I'm guessing a leech seed is going to be coming out, and then Octillery is just going to be kind of in the same position as Lairon and Behem were. This thing is a monster. Toxic on the Octillery. Facade, ooh, good play. So he gets to break that sub, but it is slower than the Ivysaur. So yeah, he is in the same position, but Ivysaur doesn't have the seeds up, so because of that... Oh! Octillery takes down the Ivysaur! I was going to say, because of that, now Ivysaur was forced to go for the seeds late, and Octillery was able to finish off Ivysaur. Chad from Gen 4 comes out. Everything is pretty weakened for Chad. Chad goes for the Wild Charge and knocks out the Octillery. Lairon and Hula, the Blossom, with a Quick Claw? I'm pretty sure it's a Quick Claw on it. Is all that's left for Dre. Dre goes for the leech seed. Let's see if the Quick Claw activates. No Quick Claw. Oh. Chad is getting pretty weakened. Just Dracoloak and Chad in the back. Larry the Lairon is sitting here with 13%. No showdown tomorrow, Keka says. Keka ended up pulling through and knocking out Dre. GG, boys. Two-time winner, Keka says. That was a close game. But, like, what the heck, Ivysaur? Like, that is insane. Ivysaur did so much work with Subtoxic and Leech Seed, too. That was nuts. Keka said, if I win, then no showdown tomorrow. All right, Keka. So Keka's going to be taking a break from showdown tomorrow. But just so everybody can see what happened, this is how it'll be. If we do double elimination, this is how it will be. If somebody goes from beginning to the finals without winning, or without losing, I'm sorry, then if they get defeated in the finals, there's one more game. Just say everybody has 2 lives. Yeah, bruh, I clutched so much just to the end. You did a Spoogle. Oh, Dre, dude, you did really good though, man. I'm not joking. Like, seriously, you what was it? Right here against Jones, and then you came back and you beat Jones. You ended up defeating Jones, then you defeated Keka, and then Keka ended up pulling through with the Ivysaur. Yeah, dude, you did incredible. And I'm not joking. Like, when I say I feel really bad about fucking up the whole bracket thing. That is my bad, and it won't happen in the future. I want to be much better at saying what's going on with the bracket. So that was a 2-0, I believe. Yeah, it was a 2-0. Let's put in the final scores. Keka ended up pulling through. Dre, Dre, I'm gonna put a counter on the last game between you and Keka. I would like to put a counter on the video that I'll post to YouTube of how much hacks there was, because that was nuts. That was like, it was funny. There was so much hacks. Oh man. But congratulations, Keka. You got a dub. Yes, put a counter. Yeah, I would like to. Man, all right. So that is the end of the ZU tourney. Keka won. 2-peat for Keka. Let's talk about the tourney for next week.